This is a complete guide in registering your business name or enterprises on the CAC. In our previous video, we talked about how you can register your business in the UK. Well, in today's video, we are talking about how you can register your business in Nigeria with less than 25,000 naira. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you all the details you need in registering your business in Nigeria. So make sure you watch this video to the very end, like this video, subscribe, turn on the bell icon for your future content. So to get started, you need to visit the CAC website, and you can find the link in the description of this video. So let me show you things you can do with this CAC website. You can search for the public search, the reserve name, pre-incorporation and post-incorporation. Basically, you are going to begin with public search. This is where you are going to confirm if the name is available. If the name is fit for registration, then you move to reserve name. This is where you do your name reservation. Then when your name is approved, then you will move to pre-incorporation. This pre-incorporation is the main CAC registration. It could be a business name, it could be a company registration, but this video covers business name. So once you are done with the pre-incorporation, you might get certificates. And for post-incorporation, this is where you make changes, you do your correction and all of that stuff. And in most cases, you will need a verified agent for it. So let's begin with the public search. So let's click on the search now button. This will take you to the point where you input your name that you want to confirm. So you click on the search button, and the search result is going to show us all the business name that has been registered with that name, Rolladell. So there is quite a lot of it. The importance of this is to reduce the chances of CAC rejecting your name reservation. So it is important for you to input a name that is free or a name that meets their policy and their requirements. In this case, you can put in any name you want and see what CAC is going to talk about it. And for this, CAC is going to charge you between 700 to 1,000 naira. And listen, for those of you that want to do the name reservation perfectly, you need to watch this video to the very end and understand how it works. So let's search for Rolladell Exchange. Let's say this is what our clients want. So let's see who has Rolladell Exchange. So we search for it. So we find out that nothing was available for Rolladell Exchange. But if the name has been used, you will see it here. Let's say, for example, I put Rolladell here. You will see Rolladell Talent World, which is my own name. So we check on the company again, nothing was available. So this is quite encouraging. For a specific word, Rolladell Exchange, please note that CAC only permits 2 words and above. You cannot register only one name on CAC. So let's check for the name Rolladell Exchange just to be sure. This is what we could find. So we can see that the name is in good shape from our research we have just done. So we are going to move on to the name reservation. Before we do this, we need an account. For those of you that want to do this business registration for someone else, you have to create a separate account for the person. The account will be separate from your own. Let's say, for example, you have 4 clients you want to do this business registration for. You have to create an account for each of them. Make sure you abide by the rules and regulations so that you will not stalk along the way. So let's continue. So you visit Regoverning. This is going to take you to a page where you are going to click on register button at the top right corner of the screen. So click on it. You are going to select an option to begin with your phone number or your national identification number. So you can select your phone number and click on next. So you are going to input your files, your name, your contact details and every other vital information needed during registration. Another important aspect is to select the means of your identification. You are going to select one of them and you are going to input the ID number. Another aspect that you might not be familiar with is the postcode, and we are going to teach you how you can get your postcode. So to get the postcode of any location, you simply go to any browser of your choice, search for postal code of that location or the location you want to input here. So for this case, we use a postal code, and once you do this, you are going to get a postal code of that area. Another exciting thing is that once you are specific about that particular area you are searching on Google, Google will give you the postal code or maybe recommend a website for you. And now this is how it works. So let's move on. You are going to scroll down and you are going to click on register at the top right corner of the screen. So your account has been created successfully. So you could save your login details. After a successful registration, we are going to get an email from the CAC to verify our new account. So you can open your inbox on your email to verify your newly created account. So click here on your email box after verifying your new created account. So you go back to login to continue your business registration. Another exciting thing about CAC is that they provide different options to log in. You can use your username, your email, your phone number to log log into your account. So the accreditation number is for the accredited agent. So let's move on. After a successful login, they are going to take you to your dashboard on your CAC website. So before we begin with the name reservation, we have to edit our profile. So there are some information we need to submit on this edit profile. So you quickly click on edit profile. Another important reason for visiting this edit profile is that this is where you have the opportunity to make any correction in case you make any mistake during your account creation. Firstly, you verify your information, your date of birth, your phone number and other things to ensure that it matches. Next, you scroll down and you upload your signature. So once you are done, next you have to upload your passport photography. So click on upload, then you select your passport photography and then upload it. So when you have completed your profile, you click on save and continue. So you have to wait for a few minutes, about 15 minutes, for the changes to propagate fully on the system. So you have to wait for some time before we begin the name reservation. So the next thing we are going to do is to begin our new name reservation. So you can see it here. So you are going to click on new name reservation. So do well to read up all the information so you can master all the kinds of name and the policies of CAC. So you are going to be accepted to choose your classification. So you click on the business name and then select a type. So we are going for a sole proprietor. Then you have to put a proposed name. So you have to submit 2 names so that in case he rejects one, then he might accept one. So click on save and continue. Then this takes you to the next one, reason for availability search. So we want to reserve this name because it's a new name of e-corporation and registration. So you click on new e-corporation and registration. Then you have to select the nature of your business. So here you need to take your time. You might spend a time here. So I need to spend time here to master what category of business I will put in here. You could also take your time and go through everything. So for this one, we are going with education so that we could register a business that teaches digital marketing and other digital skills. So you could read up and you take your time to select the one that is closely related to your business. So for this, the closely related one is ICT training and consultancy. So just for us to be sure, let me scroll down. From what I'm seeing here is ICT training consultancy is the closest match. So the additional remark is more like a summary of what you want to do. So we have input that and then you see that. So after that, you scroll down and click on save and continue. So this will take you to the next page where you are going to review all the information we have submitted. So that is where we are going to be sure that we align what we want in our mind. So this is the review of what we have in our mind. So this is what the client wants. So we are going to be using this after our clients have confirmed that this is what he or she wants. So we quickly scroll down and then click on save and continue button. So it's time to make payment. I'm going to work with different options you could pay using remitter. So click on the remitter button, then it's going to take you to this invoice to confirm. So you are going to find this information, then you scroll down. After confirming the amount you want to pay, then you scroll down and then click on submit to make sure that the information is actually visible there. So these are the several types of payment options we have. So you could select any of them. For this video, we are going to select ATM card. So we are putting our card details and now it's taking us to the OTP page. So we are going to get the OTP code sent to the registration phone number or email address that is linked to this ATM card or bank card. So you are going to input that code there and then click on submit. So the transaction has been processed and here is the successful page. So it's going to follow you back to the website and then you can download your receipt, and as you can see, the reservation has been submitted successfully. So you quickly download the receipt. It's optional though for reference sake. So you scroll to your cursor and then click on your dashboard. So you are going to see that your name reservation is currently pending. So you are going to give CAC some time to give you feedback if it was approved, if it was denied, and all of that stuff. Anything you are doing on this CAC website, they are going to give you feedback. So in this case, what you are going to do is to just submit your name of reservation. So CAC is going to give you an email notification if the name was available or if the name was approved or denied. In some cases where the name was denied or rejected, you will have to start a new name reservation. You would need to make a fresh payment. Okay, so usually why I recommend people to do this name research is to reduce the chances of CAC rejecting your name reservation appeal. So you understand the importance of the name search. You might do the name search and CAC may have their own reason of denying the name search, and it could be because of the new policy or something like that. They are going to give you feedback. So in this case, all you need to do is to change the name. You go back to the name search to ensure that the next name you want to use is free, that nobody has used the name. And also in most cases where the name is approved, they are going to give you an email notification, like I said earlier, that the name has been approved. They are also going to give you a name reservation code that you will use to begin the business name registration. All you need to do is simply go to your dashboard and begin the company registration. So I'm going to show you how to do this. Ensure you stick around. So the next step is the CAC business name registration. So this is actually the heart of the course episode. So if you log out, you have to log into the website again to log into your account so you could begin the business name registration. So this is going to take you to the dashboard as usual. You are going to find the name that has been reserved here, so you could click on it. CAC usually send an email notification about it, so let's see what it looks like. So before we start the registration, let's click on approve note. This is the details of the name that was approved. This is how effective it is. So we are going to go back to our dashboard. Then you click on resolve. So this is resolve business name. Then you click on start registration. The CAC business name registration basically has 5 categories. Before you move to payments, you could see the business details, the particulars of the proprietors, nature of business documents, upload preview. So let's start from the business details. Let's start from the first business commence date. It is good to know that every business in Nigeria is expected to register their business with CAC within 1 week of operation. So you have to comply with their policy, so you won't pay any fee or any fine during your registration of business. So you are going to select when your business commence. The CAC websites have to know that, and you select the date. So after that, you fill all your details, your email address, your phone number. You just scroll down and you fill other information. It's that easy. So if you have a branch, you could add your branch. So then you click on save and continue. In this stage, you'll be required to fill in the properties and details. So at this stage, the information will appear automatically because we have done this during the registration when we are trying to create our account. So you could visit the edit profile if you want to make changes, and then you click on save and continue. So you add up the nature of the business. So you click on add, then you select the nature of the business in which the business fall under. For this business, it fall under education. So we are going to input this one, and that is it. So we are going to click on add the nature of business. So once you confirm that the information is correct, you click on save and continue. So this is going to take you to a place where you are going to upload your documents. CAC require that you upload a valid government ID signature and passport. So let's upload our government ID in this case. So you are going to select your valid government ID card, then you click on open. So next you are going to upload your signature. So you upload your signature. Then finally your passport photograph, which is optional. They are going to need this if you have any issue or if you have penalty to pay. So you are going to upload the receipt of your payment there. So for now we are done in this case. There is no penalty for this. Then you click on save and continue. So this will take you to a preview page where you confirm your details. Then you proceed to payment to see how everything works. So we are going to pay with remitter. So you click on remitter to begin the payment process. So once again, I want to remind you to visit the description of this video and access the playlist of all of this. So for this payment, you could choose any of these options. So I'm going to choose my bank card. So you could use your bank transfer USSD code. So the total amount we are going to pay is 10,250 naira. The 250 naira covers other transaction fees and other extra charges. So we are going to wait for this to process. So you are going to input the OTP sent to your phone number or your email address linked to the bank account. So that is it. If you use a bank option, once you are done, you click on submit. Then you allow the payment to process. Now payment has been successful. So this is going to take you to a page page where you are going to show that you have successfully paid. Then you scroll up and download the receipt for reference sake. Then after this, you go back to your dashboard, so you could see that the registration is still pending, and you are going to give CAC some days. They will give you an email about the status of registration. After the business registration has been successful, the next step is to download your CAC document. So you go back to CAC website and log in. Then you could see the registration button, so it shows that your business has been registered, and then you click on that and you are going to find download document option at the right hand side of the screen, and then you click on the download document of your business. So CAC has made it easier for you to download your status report and your certificate. So you click on download button for the status, and once it's downloaded successfully, you click on the certificate. So you see, this is very easy to do. Then you close the tab. So we are going to open the certificate. So to do this, you are going to scroll down to verify all your details. So let's verify the status report, and you come down here and click on open. So you could also find this in your download section or on your file manager on your PC or your mobile phone. So that is all. How to navigate a common issue during registration. So this part is going to cover how to navigate common issue during registration. Maybe if you're having any problem, I'm going to highlight everything you need to know so you can be able to do it yourself. Though I'll create a separate video on that, so make sure you like this video, subscribe so you'll be the first person to get notification whenever I post a related content like that. So for this one, I'm going to start by reviewing the issue you can face after name reservation. So one of the issues you might face is that your name might be rejected or denied. So let me quickly cover different segments in the name reservation. So the first one is not submitted. This usually happens when you start the name reservation, you do not complete it, maybe because of network issue, or you restart your system, or you re-log in. So the first one is not submitted. This one usually happens when you begin the name reservation but you do not complete it, maybe because of network issue, or you restart your system, or you re-log into the website. So when you see something like this, what you are going to do is to click on it and continue your name reservation and application on that website. So the second one is pending. This usually happens when you are done with the name reservation, you submitted it to the CAC to look into it and then approve. So it's going to be on hold until they give you feedback. So after the name has been reviewed, it's either denied or approved, then it will go out from pending. So if it's approved, you are going to see it on this website, just like I showed you lately in this video. So if it's denied, you are going to see something like this. They are going to give you reasons why it was denied or rejected. So this one here says doesn't permit the use of dollar in your name. So the second one says the name is capable of misleading the public as to the nature of the business. So sometimes CS wants you to give a deep details of what your business is all about. So when you scroll down, you will see it's the same thing. You will see comments about the name. So this is why it was rejected. So if you want to print it, you can also print it out. So let's go back to the dashboard. So we are going to move on to the business. So for business registration, these are the major ones. So let's talk about the 4 different categories in this business section. Number 1 is not submitted. So this is similar to what happened with name reservation. Maybe it could be a network problem, or you are trying to upload a file or something like that. So when you see something like this, you can take a break and fix it later. So when you go back to the website, you can continue from where you stopped. So click on not submitted and you fill in all the required information and documents, and then you click on submit application and you make the payment, and that is it. So your application will be submitted and you'll find it independent. I believe I show you something like this in this video. So on approval, you are going to get an email address that your business registration has been approved. So if it's not approved, the same process. So like I said before, it's either you get approved notification or you get a denied notification. And the best thing about this platform is that if you are having issue, you will not make any fresh payments. So usually CS is going to give you a notification that you need to review your information and provide an accurate information. So if they want you to do something else, they will tell you. So you could also log in here. Let's say every day you log into the website to know what is going on. So once you visit the deny section here, they are going to give you a notification that your business document has been denied. So you are going to click on the deny option, and then you are going to see what CAC wants to do. So now I'm going to log into another CAC account. So I'm going to show you example of what this looks like. So this is another CAC account. So this is the denied registration. So I'm going to use this to explain further. So click on the deny button. So I'm going to wait for this to load up. So then you are going to scroll down to the deny history. Then it's going to show you the reason why CAC has been rejected your business registration. So from what we see here, it says rephrase and use digital marketing, ITC training and consultancy service in objective flaws. So this is where CAC wanted to make this correction. You are going to copy this out and replace it in the nature of the business during registration. So we are going to make a video specifically for this issue. We don't want this video to be so complicated. So make sure you subscribe to this channel so you'll be the first person to get notification whenever we post a related content like this. And if you have any question, please drop it on the comment section and I will be there to guide you through. Thank you and bye for now.